Out of all the elven gods one could worship, why would I choose to worship Elestrae? Well, the truth is, I feel a lot of kinship with her. We both had what could be generously described as a difficult upbringing. I mean, sure, my mother didn't constantly try to kill my father, but it was still pretty rough. Elestrae was the daughter of Corellon and Arashini, who later became known as Loth. Yes, that Loth, the Spider Queen herself, and her twin brother was the masked Lord Veron, god of thievery, so a happy family this is not. Hells, her mother even tried tricking her into killing her father, so perhaps my life wasn't so bad. Elestrae is a goddess of beauty, and those goodly drow like myself who reject the ways of their darker kin and long to return to the surface world. She's the goddess of beauty and of song, of dance and of swords work, of moonlight and of hunting. The life of those who choose to follow the Dark Maiden is faced with many challenges, from both the surface world and the Underdark. On the surface, they see us as little more than a hidden vanguard of the Spider Queen. They see no difference between us and our darker kin. Those of the Underdark see us as traitors, masquerading as drow to bring down their vile society. But much as Elestrae was banished from the Seldarine, we too suffer and gain strength from our hardships. Whenever possible, we try to convince those drow to return to the surface world and throw off the shackles of the Spider Queen and her minions. We work to repair relationships between the surface drow and the other races of Faerun, in hopes of one day being found amongst the goodly races of the world above. Holy acts in her name include nurturing beauty, music, song, and the creation of musical instruments. We help hunters whenever we are able, and we encourage those we meet to be joyous and to sing and dance. But do not think that we are pushovers like the followers of Sun. Elestrae's symbol is that of a silver bastard sword for a reason. We are encouraged to learn the ways of the blade, both in its creation and its use. The blades we make we use to hunt evil and right wrongs. Elestrae teaches us to aid the weak and strong, grateful and rude alike, to encourage happiness wherever, and to lift hearts in kind words, jests, and songs and merriment. Our temples are built in the mouths of caves or dimly lit forests to accommodate those recently fleeing from the world below. For obvious reasons, our temples are never built underground. Our clergy seeks out pristine places of beauty that requires little modification for our rites. Glades are often used for the faithful to dance and bask in the full moon, which is sacred to the Dark Maiden. Our church isn't structured as most. Our clergy is collectively known as Dark Ladies, though the names can vary wildly from temple to temple. Those aspiring to the clergy are known as maids. The titles of individual priestesses vary wildly after that, but include Moon Dancer, Moon Singer, Dark Hungeon, Ardent Maid, Living Sword, Unsheathed Blade, Swordsmith, Bright Edge of Darkness, and Ghosts of the Moon-Sunk Night. Our customary means of worship consist of a grand hunt, followed by feasting and dancing and singing of songs of praise. Whenever possible, these dances are done in the forest under moonlight. Those who sing and dance are encouraged to let go of all the emotions built up throughout the day and revel in the presence of the Dark Maiden. In private, we worship through our Eversong, a special song, usually wordless, that we offer up as praise to our goddess. This is where my happiness lies, where once my life was in darkness, shackled under the yoke of the Spider Queen. Now it is full of song and dance. I am a swordsman, and my lady looks with favor upon my craft. With my sword I will defend those who are defenseless, help those who are helpless. I will craft new blades and sing new songs until at last I dance for eternity in the presence of my goddess. Praise be to the Dark Maiden. May her dance bring you joy.